Video is going to look at exporting data results after you've taken a survey. So to do that, I've actually logged into Grace's SurveyMonkey account, and you'll notice up here I'm on my dashboard, and you can see a lot of the surveys here. Where I can actually click on my surveys and can see them there. And when I click on my surveys, you actually see there are lots of different options here. So there are different ways to get to what we're doing. I'm going to actually click into a survey that we've done and show you from there. But once I'm in the survey, we've got analyze results is where I normally go. And then once I'm on this screen, you see up here this green button that says Save As. And when I do that, I've got the option to export file. Lots of different options here. What I typically do just to see everything in one place is the all summary data. And I'll click on that in just a minute after I explain like individual responses. That's going to show you the whole survey from one person. So you can kind of see where, even though you don't necessarily know the person because it's anonymous often, you can see, oh, well, they were negative here but positive here, or they're just negative all the way through. So that can sometimes be helpful, but we often click all summary data, and when I do that, I get the option to do PDF, PowerPoint, Excel, CSV, I think is a lot like Excel, but I'm more familiar with Excel. And then the really important part that often throws people off is you want to select open-ended responses if you had those. Oftentimes at Grace, we'll have a question like, what is it you want the administration to know, or what could we be doing better, where people get to talk. And if we don't select that, those answers won't show up in the data. And then once I've done that, I can rename the file if I want to. And I'm going to click Export. And when I click Export, you can see nothing's happening, right? It's what it sure looks like. I'm actually going to get a notification here that it's ready to go. But let's say I had to go stop my children from beating each other up and I missed that notification and it went away. Where I would actually find that is here on the exports, and that's going to be there forever. And I can click on that and hit download the file if I would like to see the file details. So if I download the file, it's then going to open and show me the answers. This survey did not have graphs in it because everything was open-ended. But if you had questions that weren't open-ended, so you can actually get percentages of answers, that's where this is going to show up as well. In fact, you can stop watching the video now if you're interested. If not, if you'd like to see, I'll go to a different survey that would have graphs and charts. Let's see, like whether or not we're going to have the junior senior. If I could go to analyze the results, here are those graphs that would show up when I export the file. So I have only talked about the exact steps that I take, but you can tell by looking at the screen, there's 100 different ways to get to where you want to go with this. And SurveyMonkey does more than what I typically do. So if you have questions or want me to do some exploring for you on a particular thing, let me know. But for now, I think I have covered the directive. If not, I'll be happy to do more. Just let me know.